17-year-old accused of murder walking out of the Collin County Jail this afternoon after posting bond.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok bottom of the video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So today we will be giving an update about the Karmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf situation. And if you don't remember who those two people are, those Karmelo Anthony is the one being accused or charged with murder for when he's claiming self-defense for an incident that happened with him and Austin Metcalf. So basically what ended up happening is saying that these two, it's been a couple of things on the internet saying they did know each other, but nothing concrete. So I'm gonna stick to they didn't know each other, but because it's all like fallacious bullshit ass reasoning. So anyway, so I'm gonna stick that they didn't know each other. So two didn't know each other. Ended up at the same track event in Frisco, Texas. It said that Karmelo was sitting under a tent that I guess was owned by Metcalf or somebody that Metcalf knew. Metcalf approaches him and they get into aggressive altercation. It is said by witnesses as well that Metcalf then decided to put his hands on Anthony, and then Anthony stabbed him in the chest once, and Metcalf eventually succumbed to his injuries, and obviously because they tried to charge him with murder. So this all happened, and then obviously, like I said, they tried to charge him with murder. So he had a $1 million bond as of either today or right yesterday. They lowered his bond to $250,000, and because of all the money they had raised with the GoFundMe and things like that, they actually ended up bonding him out, and as well as they said they were end up moving, but that's not really important to the story. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing, him bonding out. So well, I will say, one, this continuously causes a whole race discourse because, one, like I said, the victim was white and the suspect is black. The racial discourse got even more continued once his bond got lowered, just for the simple fact that the person who lowered his bond, his judge who lowered his bond, is a black woman, but she's a Republican. So that's throws you off a little bit. But I will say for her, it's unfair to bring even racial discourse in here for her job, because she was simply just doing her job. Lowering his bond was the correct thing to do. Let's be for real. He is 17. He doesn't have a prior criminal history, and he's claiming self-defense, as well as, yes, he had a violent offense, but it wasn't like he went on a rampage like a school shooting or something like that where he affected multiple people and things. So $1 million bond was outrageous. Let's be for real. Like, let's be honest. $1 million bond was outrageous in those circumstances. He deserved to get his bond lowered. And people are just mad because he was able to raise the money to get his bond lowered. If his bond had got lowered, he still couldn't get out. Nobody would give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying. But he was able to get out, as well as the whole case. Like I said the last time in the last video, this whole case is screaming self-defense. I believe he's going to get acquitted on self-defense. I mean, I would love to see the DA just drop the charges wholly, or to whoever filed on DA, attorney, or whatever the fuck, drop the charges wholly. But that might not happen, especially with him getting a bond. Well, I mean, a bond lower and all that, but it might not happen. So I do believe he's going to get acquitted for self-defense, because if you haven't ever pondered into the self-defense laws in Texas, one, it is allowed in self-defense to use deadly force. He used, obviously, it happened, but that it's under the law if it's in self-defense, that it was okay. As well as, a big thing with self-defense cases is overkill. A lot of people, when they get in a situation like this, they tend to, get aggressive or overkill, which is why a lot of people in this situation get a murder case. He stabbed that man once, and he just happened to succumb to his injuries. If he had stabbed him multiple times, then yes, it would be more of a basis on a murder case against self-defense. But the fact that he stabbed him one time and got him off him helps his case a lot for self-defense. As well as, it is said that Metcalf was with his twin brother, as well as a group of people. So like I was telling people in the last video, it's the fear of the unknown. Like, he doesn't know what these people might do to him. Yes, you can be like, oh yes, well, a lot of white people are like, he just got insulted, or he just touched him. That doesn't cause for things to kill. The thing is the unknown. He does not know what's going to happen next when you're outnumbered already. And the man already decided to put his hands on you, so he has a lot of audacity already. So he doesn't know what's coming next. So this the unknown. So I don't know why people. I mean, it's the black white thing. That's why people making a thing. But if I believe, if you were to take race out of this and it was just, we just wasn't looking at race, people would be like, this is self defense. But the fact that it's a black boy killing a white boy, they have to make it a thing. So that's really all I got to say today. I'm glad that nigga out. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. So like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok on the video, and we out.